Peace and love, family. Welcome back. Stream Squad. If you ain't part of the Stream Squad, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss out, right? So, 5 crystals that protect you from 5G radiation. All right. So, first off, what is, 5G radiation and EMFs, EMFs is just electromagnetic frequencies, right? And it's the really low electromagnetic frequencies that mess you up. So low EMFs, which is what all, 5G, 4G, NEG tower, that's what all of those radiate and send out is low EMF waves. And, 5G is just another, form of those towers. It's the strongest one right now, which is, really bad, and frying people, right? Nuking us. So what exactly is radiation? Well, it works like this. So when you have an electronic device and that device is running, it's projecting ions, right? But the ions coming from your electronic device are positive ions because, these low frequencies or whatever, they cause these atoms to lose electrons, and losing electrons is bad. It turns that atom into a positive ion. And just know that positive ions are bad and negative ions are good. Negative ions is what orgone devices and orgone energy projects, those orgone pyramids. This is one right here, this, a mixture of crystals, resin, and metals, old technology discovered in, I think, the 1800s, early 1900s, I believe, and Wilhelm Reich, these project negative ions and combat and block the EMFs and, all that radiation, from electronic devices, 5G, all that. So, orgonite is, I guess another, I guess a bonus, a bonus device that'll protect you from all this 5G and all this radiation that's in the air right now, all this EM pollution. So the radiation is positive ions shooting out and destroying your body, and I'll tell you the symptoms in a second and all the effects that it has. So these pump out the negative ions. Negative ions is the orgone energy, and pretty much, prana, it's all the same energy. When you're pulling that energy in, the energy is packed with negative ions, and all those negative ions is what drive and, animate organic life, organic beings on this plane, right? All organisms run off this life force energy, this prana, this orgone, which is really, negative ions down to the tidbit, down to the, the science of it, right? So positive ions good, positive ions bad, negative ions good. So the symptoms and effects of this radiation is fatigue, joint and muscle pain, decreased attention span, memory loss, difficulty focusing, and insomnia, and probably, tons of other things. So now I'm gonna tell y'all the top 5 stones to me, that are the best ones to combat all this radiation and all these EMF waves, right? So, starting off, the best stones for radiation is ferromagnetic stones. Ferromagnetic stones are iron-containing stones, stones that have iron in them. And you'll come to find that it's mainly and predominantly the black stones. If you see a black stone, it's most likely good at combating EMF and, radiation. So, warning though, disclaimer, don't place any highly magnetic stones, because some of these I'm about to tell you all about might be magnetic. Don't place any of these stones near any of your electronic devices. Keep it away from your cell phone and keep it away from your laptop, especially. Because if they're magnetic, they'll literally erase your hard drive when it touches it and stuff. That's what's going on when it makes your device malfunction. It'll make it, malfunction potentially and erase, all the information that's on there. I think it happened to y'all. Y'all remember them Zunes? Comment if you had a Zune or you know what a Zune is. I had the little Zune that, the iPod, before the iPod, maybe I think it was still, came around. Like it was like a competitor with iPod. I had one and I had a magnet by it and it just, messed it up and I couldn't use it no more. So keep the magnet stones away from electronics. Second warning, just for EMF and just for radiation, there's some crystals that you want to not use because they will do the opposite of help you. They could make things worse. And it's crystals that are silicate based, which is quartz, mainly like quartz, lepidolite, opal, things like that. So don't use those crystals, if you're around a whole lot of radiation, it'll have the opposite effect, if you haven't programmed that crystal to do otherwise. So, okay. So, first crystal that's good for EMF and 5G radiation is, I think this is pronounced lodestone / magnetite. So, they're essentially the same, but lodestone is magnetized while magnetite is not. All this information is coming from hibiscusmoon.com, actually. Hibiscusmoon.com. Second stone that I would recommend is hematite. Hematite is good. This can be magnetic as well. So yeah, keep that one away. Next one is pyrite. Pyrite is good. And the fourth one, black tourmaline. Black tourmaline is actually a silicate. It has silicone. It's silicone based pretty much. So quartz is just pretty much just made of silicone. So black tourmaline is good, even though it's a silicate. It contains iron as well, so it's great at blocking EMF. So black tourmaline good. And the fifth one, the final one, black tourmaline is also good, and it's known for its ability to transmute energy, because it's piezoelectric as well, and it's pyroelectric. Last one, fifth one, my favorite, shungite. Shungite is good. Shungite is wonderful. Shungite is magic to me. I need to get some. I sold my last one. I ain't got none now. But shungite is it's a water purifier. It's been scientifically proven to remove pollutants and toxins in water. It's a great energy conductor. It's an EMF shield, which is why it's on the list. And it boosts your immune system, 4 great things right there. Shungite's really good. So, so those 5 crystals, get them around you. All I got right now, I sell them on my website. You can go to my website, vibeheads.com. I got this green aventurine right now. Another bonus, green aventurine blocks EMF as well. It's not on the list, but it does. It just didn't make the top 5 because it's not the best, but it does block EMF. So That's about it. Y'all stay on the lookout for my e-course, still in the works, and group chants. And yeah, love y'all. Peace.